We got a bunch of coolness coming from Camelot Unchained, a bunch of classes coming from Skyforge, and a bunch of merch coming from League of Legends. This is MMO-Play Dailies. What's up, everybody? I'm the Higgs, joining you for today's edition of MMO-Play Dailies, your one-stop shop for everything you need to know in the MMO universe. We have a lot to cover today, so let's jump right in. Today is the last day of our big giveaway. You have up until midnight tonight to enter into this contest, and the way you enter in is just simply by subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and leaving a comment on today's video, Friday's video, or Thursday's video. This is from last week, not this week. And tomorrow we will be announcing all 4 winners on the show, so be sure to check back if you do enter the contest to see if you won. If chosen as a winner, you will be receiving 3 Smite unlock codes. The first one is the Madam Blade Circuit unlock code, which will grant you Circuit as well as her alt skin Madam Blade. The second is the Ravenous unlock code. It will grant you Bakasura as well as his skin, Ravenous. And the third is Valkyrie. It will grant you Freya as well as her skin, Valkyrie. So again, all you gotta do is leave a comment on today's video, go back to last week's Friday or Thursday video. You can leave a comment there too if you like. Subscribe to the channel and you are entered. So Camelot Unchained is putting the awesome back in alpha. You know, alpha is a pretty overused mechanism these days, I think. But Camelot Unchained, this is a game that is fully crowdfunded, kick funding campaign, I believe. These guys are doing it right. We got our first extended trailer. This comes after a period of alpha stuff, which a lot of people said was not very good and was sort of flat and didn't showcase any aesthetic, interesting anything. But now I think we know why. In this trailer, you start to see things that we've been getting bits and pieces of throughout the entire alpha. You see them put together in the first really cohesive package of this game, and it's just jaw-dropping. I mean, the ability to build things in the world looks incredible. The ability to string together different abilities to make your own unique abilities looks incredible, even down to the character creation where you have to choose these boons and banes right from the word go. Your character is completely your own, completely unique. There are so many options for customization. It just blows you away when you watch it. So I think if you're an MMORPG fan at all, whether or not you have been following Camelot Unchained up to this point, if you are into old school MMORPGs, if you're into like Nordic or European history, Vikings, that sort of thing, check out the trailer in the links below. You'll thank me later. Global Strike's Twilight Castle map is up and running. In it, we've got a whole new ambush map to play around with, as well as the Abandoned Factory class map, and another map, Gray Base, which is basically Sniper Heaven. It really looks like in this update, it doesn't really matter what your play style is, you're going to find a map that you absolutely love. So if you're playing Global Strike, chances are you are very happy about this. Let's all celebrate the end of the conflict between the Earth Republic and the Volantis Collective. Defiant has an armistice celebration starting today. This is an event that's been rolled out in the past and rolling out again. In it, you can get all kinds of cool past holiday stuff. I actually think the Defiance website put this holiday best. They said, it's like a Halloween harvest Valentine's Christmas party on brawler stems and steroids. And then some. So if you're playing Defiance and you're looking for a cute, cuddly, gentle holiday, this ain't it. The League of Legends merch store is in beta. Is that a thing? Apparently it is. They didn't want to do a full launch of the merch store because they wanted to get sort of the balance of merchandise exactly right before full launch. Regardless, the League of Legends store is up and it's got all kinds of cool toys and plushies and other memorabilia that you want on your bookshelf. If you're interested in finding out more about that, check out the links in the description below. Will they ever shut up at Skyforge? I think this is an entirely subjective thing, but when I've got an MMO that I'm really excited about, I kind of want them to stay quiet. I want them to work on their stuff, do their alpha if they need to, do their beta, get everything right and in the nice little package, and then tell me what's up. Then there are those people who want the exact opposite. They want their developer to be telling them every little nuance of the game before they've ever even come within a year of the release date. Again, an entirely subjective thing, but the developers over at Skyforge are clearly tailoring to the latter. And the latest bit of info we have is a full reveal on all 13 classes in the game. So now whether you're playing the Warlock / Witch, the Paladin, the Necromancer, whatever you're playing, now that you have all the classes available to you, you can start strategizing. The thing that's really interesting about their class setup, now that we've got all 13, is the surprising amount of DPS. Out of the 13 classes, 9 of them are DPS classes, 2 are tank, 2 support. That's a lot of DPS. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying, holy crap, there's going to be a lot of big numbers happening. And now it's time for today's comment shout out. Today's comment shout out is a two-parter. Both of these comments submitted by user the Meta Brothers. The first comment comes from in response to Friday's video where the Meta Brothers simply say, "Yow." Then we at MMO-Play respond with, "Huh?" And then the Meta Brothers come back and say, "Potatoes usually don't thermoregulate unless you reroute the 124 MD5 optical line when the sun divides." I mean, I'm struggling to really articulate how perfect that comment is, Meta Brothers. I really am just floored by it. And it's very true what you're saying. I think if I have any response whatsoever, it comes in the form of a question, and that question would be, everything you said is true, but have you ever heard the wolf howl at the full corn moon? Because before you leave a lot of comments saying why that's irrelevant, because if you haven't, it can really open your eyes, man. I mean, it is just shining, shimmering, splendid, really. You know, what is this thing? How does it work? Is this a part of your world? Could you let it go? Or would you still, in the face of the inner scarred beast that's trying to thrust you off the cliff of your own sanity, not be able to feel the love tonight, especially when it's coming from the friend that you've got in me? I know the answers to all these questions, the Meta Brothers. I know. And for your sake, I hope you do too. And as well as the sake of the denizens of Turo, which we all know you're responsible for. And that is going to do it for me, guys. I've been the Hicks from MMOplay.com. Please do like this video, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below for a chance to be included in the giveaway of the Smite codes, as well as tomorrow's comment shout out, which may or may not be an announcement of who won those. We'll have to see. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.